Hello everybody, it's Wixie and welcome back to Love is Strange. So first of all, I just want to kind of apologise for a couple of things. First of all, I've been missing for a while and I really don't have that many subscribers, so I doubt anyone cared, but I just kind of needed to take some time to think about what I wanted to do because I wasn't sure if I wanted to continue making gaming videos, but now I'm back and I decided I do want to give this a shot, so here I am. You guys are stuck with me. Second of all, I just want to apologise for the last part being completely messed up audio wise. I haven't even uploaded it at the time of recording this, so I don't know if I'm going to, but the last episode of the Rachel route was actually, the audio is pretty bad, and it probably is on a few of my other videos as well. I had a problem and I couldn't figure out the cause with my microphone, and I believe I've solved it now, so that episode might be up and it might not, but either way I want to apologise for it. But we're here today. We're gonna do another option this time. I'm thinking we'll probably do the Pricefield one, and I'm super excited, so let's start. Ugh. And in case you haven't seen any other playthroughs of this, or you haven't seen the other Rachel option we did, it is a lot of reading. Insert groan here. Let's get up. I guess I'd better get up. The air is a little chilly as I push the covers off, and one glance in my mirror is enough to tell me I look like a zombie. We'll skip through this a little bit because we already read this. Somebody's playing music, we don't want to be late. Our plant is doing well. It's been a year. Pirates and superheroes. Okay, let's skip forward a little bit. Chloe Price, Rachel Amber, blah blah blah. Okay, bracelets, bag, and let's check our phone. I can't leave my room without a quick scan at my feed, the modern equivalent of reading the morning newspaper. That's the millennial condition, I suppose, blah blah blah. Of course, Victoria's already posted her morning mirror selfie, liked by 28 people, posted 5 minutes ago. Blah blah blah. Right. Shoot, I actually missed... Oh, I think Chloe's in the bathroom, so let's go to the bathroom. Because if I remember right, her and Rachel were there together, which sounds a lot more sexual than it actually is. When I reach the bathroom, I find Chloe smoking in the corner, slouching there with a joint pinched between her fingers. Rachel's busy adding graffiti to the opposite wall. Let's go talk to Chloe. Having fun, Chloe? Chloe grins at me, giving me her usual up-to-no-good look. Yup, I'm totally getting lit over here. I love her so much. I groan and Chloe just bursts out laughing amid a cloud of sharp smoke. And if you watch the Rachel Amber playthrough, you'll remember that even though I've been reading since I was a little girl, I can't read. I constantly mess up. I don't know why. Fun fact, by the way, me and Chloe actually have the same first and middle name, Chloe Elizabeth. You're terrible, you know that? And you love it. But what's up? I'm pretty sure you didn't come over here for a hit. I lean against the wall next to Chloe, nudging her with my elbow. I'm not a fan of how weed smells, but I've gotten used to being around it by now. It seems to chill Chloe out, and I'm all for anything that keeps her happy. Just wanted to see what my best friend's up to this early in the morning, and to ask what you think of Dog's surprise today. I can't figure out what it could be. Chloe shrugs, taking another drag. When she breathes out, the smoke twists and turns in the air before dissipating under the fluorescent lights. It makes me want to take a picture. Chloe laughs. I know that look. You want to take a photo, huh, hipster? 5 years apart or not, Chloe still knows me so well. She proves it all the time. I could take 1,000 pictures of Chloe and never get tired of her face. Damn, Max, we haven't just started and you're already being, like, bisexual as fuck. I love it. Is it that obvious? Chloe smirks at me and bumps the toe of her boot into my sneaker before sucking back on the joint again and exhaling through her nose. Save your photos for Dog's class, Max. As for whatever the surprise is, I don't know. I'm just glad we made it into the same class this semester. Just like when we were in elementary school, huh? I grin. Chloe may look all punk rock on the outside now, but I know on the inside she's still the girl I used to watch anime and play pirates with. My crazy, rebellious, amazing friend. She didn't have the blue hair when we were little, but she's always had a wild heart. I just love her so much. She's everything I want to be and more. I'm glad we're together too. And I say that completely unironically, by the way. She literally is punk goals. Chloe smiles at me. Anyway, I want to be good and buzzed by the time class starts, so I need to finish this thing. I'll catch you later, Supermax. Already, they're like all the in-jokes and the shipping, and it's hurting my heart. See you soon, Chloe. Let's go back to the hallway. And we'll go to class now, because we don't want to talk to anyone else. Yep. Once I enter the classroom, I head to the back and sit down. Blah, blah, blah. We've read this before. The contest, we have to pick a partner. And we're going to pick Chloe. Are you sure? Yes. There's nothing like the tried and true. I know Chloe would be willing to help me. It's practically cheating to ask her. But if the theme is bonds between people, then what better choice than my partner in crime? They're so cute. I lean over the desk towards her. Hey, old faithful. Another fun fact, I actually, when I played the game, shipped Grahamfield, which is Warren and Max. And then after episode 5, I was just like, no, that Pricefield is too cute. I have to ship them. Chloe snorts. That makes me sound like something that should be taken out behind a barn and shot. It's a geyser, not a dog. Whatevs. Chloe's mouth twitches. She reaches up under her beanie, knocking it askew as she combs her fingers through her hair. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Will you pretty please help with the contest, dearest Chloe? Her voice is pitched up. She sounds like a mouse. She's nervous. Oh no, she's making fun of Max. I do not sound like that. Yes. No, I don't. I mean, yes, I'll help you with the contest. And you do sound like that. A little. Wait, really? Your voice gets a little... I give her a shove, laughing. No, the contest. You want to enter? Duh. I'll finally get to ride the victory train with you. My heart swells. I was sure that Chloe would help, but hearing her say it feels really good. So that just kind of shows you the difference between her friendship with Chloe and her friendship with Rachel, because when she asked Rachel, she was completely shy and she thought that Rachel had so many people who'd want to be her partner that she'd just reject her. But with Chloe, she's like, I knew she'd be my partner, but it's nice to hear her confirm it. We've always stuck together on everything. At least we did before I had to leave. We were at one another's sides for so many years. Almost all my best memories have Chloe in them. Sometimes I wish we could go back to those days. Is that a 21 Pilots song? But we're still as symbiotic as we ever were, even if we're pretty different now. Different interests, different styles, but still friends. That's how I know that what we have is real. Well, that's if I win. It's not even up for debate. We'll blow it out of the water. We're interrupted by a dog trailing back to the front of the classroom and clearing their throat. Okay, I think we can skip this. Skip forward. Chloe takes her time getting up, reaching to scratch under her arm. Ugh, I think my buzz is already wearing off. It's school's fault. Nothing's ever your fault. Not at all. That pose, I love it. I grin. That's my Chloe. So, this contest thing, you're going to help me see another A+ for the first time in like 4 years, right? Chloe, it's a contest, not an assignment. Looks at the camera like she's on The Office. Right, we split the $1 million. I'm not so sure we're going to win $1 million. We split the, what, half mil, quarter? 10 grand? Chloe, winning is its own reward. Jesus, calm down there, Pollyanna. We can decide what to do with the prize after you win. I'm pretty sure there is no prize, and it would be us winning, not just me. As you say, I'm just here for the victory train, remember? More like the gravy train. Gravy. Chloe Chloe clutches her stomach dramatically. I already know what to say. Maybe we can go to the Two Wells tomorrow morning? Genius, Max, if I can hold off on my cravings for that long. Can you believe Joyce still won't do takeout? Actually, yes, I completely believe that. Well, I'm gonna go blaze my way through math class, literally, behind the bleachers, because I'm not going to math class. Classic. My voice is dry, which Chloe picks up on, but it doesn't seem to bother her. I'll text you later. I'll be waiting for it. Chloe cuffs me on the shoulder, and then she grabs her bag and goes to sneak off to smoke out spot, while I go to Dob's desk to give them our names for the registration sheet. I'm glad I asked my best friend to be my partner for the contest. Chloe is no photographer, but if it's about bonds, then we've got this on lock. I hope. Day 2, Tuesday. The breakfast rush at the Two Wells Diner always takes me by surprise, even though I've been coming here since I was a kid. The atmosphere is always electric. The frantic energy of the bustling staff, the impatient, hungry truckers perched at the lunch counter like hulking, churlish birds on a wire, the sleepy locals slumped in their booths over steaming mugs of coffee. This seems really familiar, and I think this might be the scene I played when the preview came out. I think they released like a short little preview before the full release, and I believe this is the part that was in it because it seems really familiar to me, but it was a while ago, so I don't really remember. And I'm sorry if my voice is kind of hoarse. I feel like I say this all the time, but it's late at night when I'm recording this because I could record it because my computer is in the living room where everyone else is, and I could record it with a bunch of background noise, but that's not pleasant to listen to, so I wait until late at night where I can be alone, and by that time my voice is pretty much done, especially with a lot of talking and reading. I've been here nursing my own coffee for 10 minutes now. This morning I woke up to a text Chloe sent at 2 a.m. asking me to meet her at the diner at 8 sharp for breakfast. She's late, of course. I should probably be more annoyed than this, but I'm kind of used to it. Chloe tries, but she's never been able to keep to a schedule. It's kind of a miracle she manages to make it to her classes on time most days. I suppose this means I should be more worried about asking Chloe, of all people, to help me with my entry for the photo contest, but Chloe's never let me down when I've needed her. Not ever. And she's not starting today. I can't stop the smile that spreads across my face when Chloe enters the diner. She scans the room, panting a little, looking dishevelled. I can't read. When her eyes light on mine, her face breaks out into a grin of its own, and she makes a beeline toward our booth. They're so cute. Hey, sorry I'm late. She slides into the booth with an effortless cool, shooting me her most charming, apologetic smile. You mad? You mad, bro? No. I laugh, shaking my head and taking a sip of my coffee. This is actually pretty punctual for you. I'm impressed. Chloe laughs too, looking visibly relieved. She slumps back into the booth, beaming playfully and knocking her foot against mine beneath the table. I know, not bad, right? Chloe grins at me like we're kids again, like we're sharing a secret. Even though I've been back in Arcadia Bay for a year now, there's something about being on the receiving end of her smiles again that still kind of takes my breath away. I can tell I'm staring at her with what must be the dopiest look on my face, but I can't help it. Deliberately, I drag my eyes from her face and scan the diner, licking my lips. You hungry? God, yes. Chloe cranes her neck dramatically, looking around the diner. Where is Joyce, anyway? I'm going to die of starvation before she even takes my order. Then she'll be childless, and you'll be partnerless, and my sad, hungry ghost will be forever bound to the Two Wells, cursed to haunt greasy truckers and painfully slow waitstaff for eternity. Not so fast, Casper. Chloe snorts. I kick her lightly beneath the table and continue despite the interruption. Joyce should be out with your food in a minute. I kind of have a lisp. I don't know if you can tell. You probably can tell. And it makes it kind of hard to talk sometimes. I can talk, but I get tongue-tied. It's like flipping a switch. Chloe's face lights up, the previous conversation immediately stricken from her memory. She leans forward, seizing my hands in hers and dragging them across the table. Max, you've been my best friend since we were kids. My first mate, my partner in crime, and now the girl who buys me breakfast. I'm ready to take the next step. Max, Will you do me the great honour of marrying me and buying me food for the rest of our lives? She's been doing this more and more lately, saying things that could just be joking, but could also be, well, flirting. I just can't figure out if Chloe's being deliberately confusing or if I'm such a colossal social dunce that I can't tell the difference. Chloe waggles her eyebrows, squeezing my hands playfully. Max? I laugh awkwardly, feeling a blush rise on my face and yank my hands out of her grip. Who said I'm buying? Chloe pouts, bottom lip jutting out dramatically. You know, I did just offer to spend the rest of my life with you. The least you could do is offer to pay for my... Wait, what did you get me? Oh god, here it is. The toughest choice of life is strange was what breakfast to order, and now here we are again, and I just don't think I can handle the responsibility of a decision like this. I'm going to say pancakes, because I'm having pancakes for breakfast tomorrow, and I'm really craving them. One short stack coming up. Chloe nods appreciatively, face breaking out into a slow grin. Not bad, Caulfield. Not bad. Joyce bustles out of the kitchen a few minutes later, expertly balancing trays loaded with breakfast foods. Chloe smirks mischievously, leaning forward in the booth, no doubt with something cheerfully antagonistic on the tip of her tongue. But the morning rush is so hectic that Joyce barely has the time to set our plates down in front of us before tearing off across the restaurant to attend the family of 5 that just filled up the last free booth. Chloe looks briefly disappointed that she lost the opportunity to annoy her mother, at least until she remembers there's food in front of her. Clearly a girl who has her priorities straight. Chloe eats with the sort of single-minded ferocity not uncommon in wild dogs. I love that. She's got about the same level of manners too, I remember, thinking of all the times she'd stolen food right off my plate and unconsciously hunching over my meal when she looks up and starts eyeing my waffles. You gonna finish that? No. I roll my eyes, taking one last bite and pushing my plate across the table to her. Chloe perks up, eagerly accepting the extra food. Thanks, Max. So, I bet you're pretty pumped to get started on your project, huh? I bite my lip, shifting my gaze from Chloe's eager face to the window facing the street. I watch a few cars pass by, trying to gather my thoughts. I guess I'm excited. But... I glance back to Chloe, unable to stop the smile that tugs at the corner of my mouth. She always knows when there's something I'm not saying. But I'm pretty nervous too. I still can't believe I actually volunteered for the contest. I can. Chloe says it like it's just a fact. I feel butterflies flutter in my stomach, nervous for a whole other reason now. Confidence has always seemed to come as easy as breathing to Chloe, and I get it. She's tough and beautiful, and smarter than she gives herself credit for. Max is so gay. Like, I say that in the best way possible. She is so gay. That all makes sense. But it's her unwavering confidence in me that I just can't wrap my head around sometimes. Max, you're like the best photographer in school. I know sometimes you get all in your head about this shit, but it's really not so complicated. Of course you're gonna kill it here. I smile gently back, hearing the hesitance at the end of her sentence. But... Chloe smiles bashfully, cheeks flushing just slightly, looking up at me through a fringe of blue hair like a kid with her hand in the cookie jar. But it was kind of surprising you asked me to help you with your project. What? Chloe shifts in her seat. The food is gone now. She has nothing to distract her from the conversation, so she grabs a packet of sugar from the centre of the table, tearing it open and pouring the contents out into shapes on the tabletop. Joyce is going to be so pissed. I mean, there are lots of, good photographers in that class, Max. I basically only took photography so I could hang with you and Rachel at school a few times a week. Chloe, you're my best friend. There's no one else I'd rather have in my corner for stuff like this. Chloe looks up from the pile of sugar she was carefully shaping into swirls in the centre of the table. Knowing her, I would have thought it would be dicks or something. Best friend. Her tone is light, but the look on her face makes me feel like I didn't say quite the right thing. Max should just be like, sorry, I meant domestic girlfriends. My first mate. My partner in crime. My girlfriend. The girl I buy breakfast for. Chloe's face breaks out in a wide grin, cheeks pink. In that case, can I order another? No. Chloe laughs. Worth a shot. So I guess we better get started on this thing. The rules say you need to take your photos somewhere in Arcadia Bay. Do you know where you want to go? You decide. Actually, why don't you tell me where you want to go? Okay, guys. I think I'm gonna end this episode here. This was really fun and so cute. Like, the Rachel one was cute, but as a Pricefield shipper, this was so cute, and I can't wait to play more. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, maybe subscribe, it would mean a lot. And thank you for watching. Bye!